Like, he walked through everybody. Oh, it's go time. They don't even know what's coming, yo. What's up, family? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Franklin. Today we're watching Dune Part 2. Part 1 was just too amazing. Shout out to all of you in the comments for like filling me in on the lore parts that I didn't get just because of I haven't read the books and all the other materials of Dune. I'm so excited to jump back into Paul's story, everything about the lore, about the different houses, the Emperor, the Bene Gesserit, like the Fremen people. Like, it's just such rich lore that I just found myself so enticed with Part 1. So I want to absorb this content as much as I can. Thanks for checking this out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this. If you want to see the full version, it's all on Patreon. Appreciate you guys. Let's get into Dune Part 2.
Don't let it out. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You need all that liquid.
Don't let it out! Hi, Carter.
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You fought well.
She's like... Oh, he's still alive. Interesting. This takes me back to I think Part 1, the first time the leader of the Fremen came to see Leto and his council, and he spat on the floor. Like, obviously that looks like disrespect, but the way what's his face, Jason Momoa's character, like, thanked him, like, thank you for giving us the fluids from your body, and I give this back in respect. And he spat as well. I think from the info I gathered, you know, water is not a resource they have. So like every fluid or like body liquid that they can gather is important. So it makes sense why they're freaking siphoning the corpse. Jesus Christ. It makes sense, but it's wild. But in the world and the lore, it makes perfect sense. I love that. Jesus. Taking over. Jesus Christ. That shows how low he think of the Fremen. But that scene also shows how freaking brutal he is. Uh-oh. Those better be Fremens. Yeah, it's their people. It's like, how do these people feel so real? Like, obviously we know it's fictional, but I've tried my best. I love that Paul is carrying his body as well. He did teach him the way of the desert.
Oh, God.
Oh, they have a whole community there. Yeah. I love this so much because, I mean, right from Part 1, I could tell that, like, regardless of if House Atreides was kinder than the Harkonnens, they're still, you know, I'm not surprised the Fremen still view them as like oppressors on their land. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you guys had like a cleaner or fairer regime, like you guys were still on their land, taking their resources. Even though people like Leto and Paul want more so to connect with the people and desert power and all that. So I'm not surprised that like your oppressor is in your community now and has killed one of your members. Yeah, you're gonna have to earn their trust one way or the other. Shit, give them back. Wow, that's big.
Iribi.
They're strict.
Look, I hear Bene Gesserit.
Bene Gesserit. How about her?
Follow me, we can disrupt space production. That's the only way I can get to the Emperor.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
Hell, I do.
Shit, Paul. Leto.
What is happening?
Leto was such a good leader, man. And a
These are
good
my
father.
exits. What is it?
There's spice.
Oh, is he seeing visions because of the spice?
Come with me.
I love that we're finally in their community and actually seeing their ways. Jamis. Wow, it looks like they're mummifying him. Well, taking all his fluids. R.I.P. Jamis. You helped reborn Paul. I don't know what it is, man. Embracing this culture is just beautiful, man. Like, finally seeing their ways and how... Look at all that water. Like, how beautiful and delicate their cultures are.
The mother of the Lisan al Gaib,
Right.
the Reverend Mother, our Reverend Mother, is dying.
You want me to take her place?
Yes.
Wow, so
I-
they have a post for her, too.
What else is left to do then but to return your water to the well? Oh,
That's a threat. That's the most calmest threat I've ever heard. Right.
How does one become a Reverend Mother?
It's different from one culture to another. Here on Arrakis, I have no idea.
Something I want to mention about that last scene, though, I think it's just beautiful how, I think it's just beautiful, like I said, like, even from part one, I was just in awe about, like, these different cultures and the lore behind it, and obviously the obvious, inspiration from, like, real life, cultures, like, you know, North African, Middle Eastern cultures and all these different places, and seeing that ceremony they did for Jamis, it was just beautiful, like taking his water, like mummifying him, like the respect and everything, just the just that all around beautiful culture, and like that water that he showed Jessica, how like even though they're dying of thirst, no one will drink of it because it's sacred. It just shows you how heavy, like, you know, the propaganda is, you know, because in part one, like there was big talks about how they're savages, this, that, and the third, but it's like, you can call them that because they're wild, because you're on their land stealing their shit. So your propaganda of calling them savages and all this to dehumanize them, you know, to break them and steal their resources, it's obviously lies, because when you come into their culture as a safe space and as a safe person, you get to learn and see how beautiful everything about them is, you know, the way they're welcoming Paul and Jessica, you know, showing them their culture, showing them their softer sides and all that. I just loved watching that, man. That was good. That was so good. I'm loving this movie so far. Paul, what kind of visions are you gonna have in this part two? Is that the old Reverend Mother? Oh, she's old as shit. No offense, old people. I love y'all. I love this idea of like the burdens being passed along, because like Paul never asked for any of this, you know, but he has to handle it. So is his mom right now.
You want to control people? You tell them a Messiah will come. Then they'll wait for centuries.
no. We must pray.
So is it more religious people versus...
You didn't notice his accent.
Right. So the South are
What happened to
more
my mother?
religious and traditional, huh? Fear's the mind killer. Oh, so that is warm piss. I don't want anything to happen to Jessica, man. She's a real one.
What is it?
Holy shit. She has the voice heavy. What the fuck are they doing to her? Oh shit.
I'm not here to lead. Nezi hajega, giftak.
Mm.
Let me fight beside you. That's all I'm asking.
I love him. There's so much of his father in him. I love that so much.
Only one step remains. You must do what I did. You must drink the water of life. Fill your mind. And you will see.
I don't know if it's the mom talking or the centuries of oracles before her after she drank the Kool-Aid. So what do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know if to trust her, because I don't think that's Jessica talking right there. Obviously, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's Jessica. Shit.
They can possess you. Really, be careful. They are demons.
You're telling him this now? And I love how in the end of episode, I keep saying episode 1, let's just go with that. I love how in the end of the first one, there was this whole, not just in the end, but there was this whole thing about like Paul having to prove himself over and over again. And the more he proves himself, the more he gets more acceptance. And what he said at the beginning with like, he's going to prove to them that he's really him. I think with all these little trials that he overcomes or how he navigates them, he's going to make the non-Southerners believers, you know, even though not believing in the prophecy, but just believing what they see, because they did say they believe in the Fremen, right? They believe in their people and their self, which in turns means their ways. So the more he conquers and learns to be more like them, I think like the more they'll believe in him. Because I love this, they're not a monolith. I like that they have, even in their grand beliefs as Fremens, they have their own like subsections of beliefs that have to be discussed and debated, and you know, I love that. And one more thing, the fact that that dude, I keep forgetting his name, the fact that he's the comic relief, he's the humor in there is just amazing. Something I didn't expect at all. Or she does. He's sincere, he actually cares. Exactly. Because even though he's not the Messiah, his character and the man he is worth a lot, in my opinion. No way, Jamis is here? Is that his ghost or something?
Walk like a drunk lizard.
Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that.
Please keep going.
Exactly, smart man. Trying to teach her their ways from your books? Nah, bro. Just sit and listen. Again, we all hear crazy things about people, but
Change every 3 days. What?
my boy's in heaven. Are you even listening?
We need all the Fremen to believe in the prophecy.
Oh God, what did they do to Jessica, man? Are they gonna turn Jessica into a villain? Oh, it's the rats that drink their ear juice. The heck is that? Is that a trap?
Get out of here. No.
Are they breathing underground? My cats are just loving on each other. Oh, it's go time. Oh yeah, jump their ass. Oh, they got machine guns, bro. Bad idea. Take cover, take cover, take cover. So they're just getting slaughtered. Please do not get crushed, man. Someone needs to take out that chopper, man. Ah, they brought explosives. Watch out, watch out.
Reload!
Oh, she fucked his shit up. It had a shield, huh? Take cover, take cover, take cover. Okay, teamwork. Okay, teamwork. He said, I'll trigger it. He's gonna use himself as bait, huh? Oh, she got you. Ha! I was wondering when she was gonna shoot, but she already did. I like that. Okay. Wait, hold on. I didn't know the Fremen had so much technology too and were more advanced. Cause I didn't know that they had like weaponry like this. Okay. This is nice. I mean, this evens things out a little bit. And you know, they got that sand power too, that desert power. They know how to like blend in and all that stuff. Okay. I like this. What did Dave Bautista's character say? Rats? You've been taken out by rats. I love how this version of them just love him so much, but the other half are still doubtful of him a little bit.
They were close friends. They were massacred alongside my father. You've been fighting the Harkonnen.
Yeah, he's not just some spoiled brat.
We can stop them together. Bury them in the sand where they belong.
My
this planet
boy.
can be yours once more.
Yeah.
What do you have us do?
This is giving me chills.
Shiruk Fafa. Isnata kiralak damre. Sama. Hizohadak Huishi Fremen.
Oh, man.
Bilal Kairat Stilgar.
The Daiken?
Khoveji! I see strength in you. Usahim Uzla. Gericha.
He's been accepted.
How do you call the small desert mouse again?
Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib.
No. Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib.
That we call Muad'Dib.
His own
One
sustenance.
who points the way. That is a powerful name.
Wow.
Now you are our brother, Paul Muad'Dib.
He has proven himself.
Oi!
Paul Muad'Dib Usul. This is beautiful, man. If you guys have seen the movie, what's the name? You just blanked my mind right now. Dances with Wolves? Yeah. If you've seen Dances with Wolves, I won't say more than that just because of spoilers, but like, yeah. Goosebumps, man. Like acceptance. Yeah. Is this motherfucker riding a worm?
Hey! Stilgar!
No fucking way. Father, I found my way. Father will be proud, man.
Where you from?
When are you gonna tell her you've been dreaming of her, bro?
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you, Usul.
Usul.
Interesting. Someone's like from a different world.
It's from some stupid prophecy. Do you prefer Chani?
I prefer Chani too, then.
Chani. Hey, my boy going in, dog. Shit.
Well, I'd very much like to be equal
Bars. Bars. Oh.
Muad'Dib Usul.
Okay, Muad'Dib. Show him the way. Show him the way. Hey, cheers to them, man. Maybe I'll show you the way. Muad'Dib. Yep, fuck off. Resistance. I'm loving the passing of time, like showing how much more engraved he's becoming into their culture, their ways. What the hell? What is that evil prick doing in there?
To full capacity. Do you know what it means if you fail? The Emperor will take spies out of our control. Tighten your grip, Raven.
Just killing them.
Hey,
Visions.
I'm here. It's been a while since you've had one of those nightmares. Tell me, what was it about?
At this point, he's probably been here for a couple of months, right?
You've been exposed to spice for a long time. It can create weird dreams.
Nah, it's more than dreams for him.
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Be simple, be direct, nothing fancy.
That's good advice. He's gonna eat shit, isn't he? It would be too perfect if he gets it in the first try. I'm tense right now because we don't know what these motherfuckers can do, so. And how the fuck do they not take you underground? Muad'Dib. His name is so cold. This is giving me Avatar vibes. James Cameron Avatar, the first one. Oh, so he's gonna run and climb on from the other side. Are you gonna hang on, bro? Let's go. Oh. He almost like opened the scale a little bit. Can you guys tell I fucking love this movie? Ah. He's almost opening the scales. Yeah. 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 Y'all ever been so excited? Your eyes start to water? And a big one too. The fuck? Desert power. Oh, goosebumps, bro. I'm cold. And that's the crazy part. He makes the believers even more of believers. But even the unbelievers, like he makes them know, like, hey, look at what I'm doing. Like I'm him. The biggest one ever. I'm still worried about Jessica though. I'm not gonna lie.
As long as I breathe.
Declaration, baby.
If I can make out your victories, you can see the future.
I'm no Messiah. I'm a Fedai.
Right, you gotta make them believe that.
Yet we have a Bene Gesserit among us, fanning the flames of your legend, saying,
For real. Cause I don't blame the people, cause like, except for the Bene Gesserit, like just spreading the rumors of the prophecies, it's like sometimes when there's just severe oppression, like a lot of people like move to religion because, you know, in a lot of ways that's the only place they can find some kind of hope or answers. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how his mother just spreading the prophecy and everything can maybe do like more harm than good. But let's see how this goes. Obviously, even though like a lot of you filled me into some lore from part one, there's still a lot in between that I don't fully comprehend yet. I know the Bene Gesserit knows how to manipulate their bodies to have only female children, and how Paul is like a result of like centuries and centuries and years of experimentation, or just like fine-tuning their body to be able to bear someone like him for like purpose that I'm not fully like clear of yet. But obviously to give them some kind of advantage in this new world that they find themselves in. But yeah, let's just keep watching, see where the story goes. Man, that scene of him riding the worm, beautiful.
She says she can tell when you lie.
Tell her that's because our mother keeps spreading dangerous tales.
Tell her.
They deserve to be led by one of their own. What your people did to this world is heartbreaking.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
Damn. I was just gonna say, because at this point, it doesn't even feel like Jessica is in there anymore. It feels like she's just an avatar for the beliefs of the Bene Gesserits and the Reverend Mother, Because like ever since she drank the Kool-Aid, like she was gone, which is so sad. Because like even in part one, after Leto died with all the forces and it was him and the mom left, like I was hoping nothing happened to Jessica, because like it would just be too hard on Paul and obviously on us the viewers, because we're invested in their lives. So like even when I saw her in part two, like, oh, she has a big role to play, I was excited. But it's almost not like Jessica is not even there anymore, which is sad. I wonder how Paul is coping with that. Maybe that's the frustration that came out right there when he just yelled at her. It's like, I know you're not my mom, like you're someone else. Compare this Reverend Mother now to his mom at the beginning of the movie that was like chewing him out for not being careful during their fights. Like that motherly love and instincts to protect him was there heavy in the beginning of the movie. But now any care she has of him is like prophecy oriented, not even as a son anymore, which is sad to see.
I'll be waiting for you.
All.
The fuck? That's not his mom anymore. Is that his mom he keeps seeing in his dream? Yeah, that's Jessica. So that's the dangers of what she's doing. Jesus Christ. I hope that baby makes it, man.
We're tracking them, my lord. Today, what he dies!
I don't think so. It's so good to see them frustrated. So good. Yeah, there's definitely going to be repercussions though. But y'all ain't used to the sand. Y'all ain't gonna make it.
Strike!
Yes, my lord.
Strike what though? Strike who? Y'all have to do everything with force. Well, I think y'all are walking into a trap, and I can't wait to see how y'all get fucked. I'm sure I'm sure he will soon enough. Bruh, like a freaking shadow. Bitch ass, get the fuck out of here. Fuck. Wow, so you're such a coward.
Fremen prophet.
It's not the first time we've had frictions with the Fremen.
None of this magnitude.
Hmm.
So, my dear daughter.
What is the Emperor's angle?
Repression only makes a religion flourish. You'll only end up humiliating yourself.
You underestimate my Sardaukar.
You underestimate the power of faith.
Proves once again that she was my most acute student.
Prophets get stronger when they die. Let the conflict on Arrakis turn into war.
Martyrs.
Muad'Dib, the prophet, the one who points the way. These are our own religious patterns, aren't they? This is our doing.
Oh shit, they're the Bene Gesserit.
An unusual war name for a Fremen. What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
She knows their ways.
Even to your father's ears, understand?
I do, Reverend Mother.
If Paul is alive, he likes
She's onto it though.
the great houses learn that your father was behind the liquidation of the Atreides. Your father will face war and lose the throne.
Yes, let him lose it.
We are Bene Gesserit. We don't hope, we plan. Paul is not our only prospect.
That's such a line.
We'll inherit Arrakis. He may be the answer.
Fade Rotha. He's psychotic.
That's irrelevant. The question is, can we control him? And I intend to find out.
Is that who Elvis is playing? By Elvis, I mean the character who played Elvis in the Elvis movie. I know he's in this. She said he's psychotic. She said, does that matter? Like, that's irrelevant. Yep, that's Elvis.
For this very special day, Nabar and Fade, Rotha.
Jesus. What the fuck?
A notch off balance. It's the tip. Should be sharper.
What is wrong with these barons, man? Slimy fuck. Is this a Coliseum? Is their skin white because they're under the black sun? Because it seems like the sun makes them that color. So interesting.
A long way to come just to watch our prospect risk his life, Lady Fenring. No fear, these fights are all for show.
So he's gonna be the obvious foil to Paul. Paul, you better be training, my boy, cause this dude he's your competition and he seems like no joke. Interesting. What are you fighting today? So the sun makes everything black and white. Special treat. So he's essentially fighting prisoners. Can they see? It seems like the sun is just so bright. And they all seem like bruised and bitten.
You should cancel the fight.
Don't spoil my nephew's birthday.
Such a bitch. You drug your opponents. And they don't have shields. So it's not even a fair fight. I am not impressed. It's not a fair fight. See? Someone who is not drugged is at least giving him a little bit of a fight. I'm sure he likes it though, because this is not for show.
Why do they not stop the fight?
Plans within plan.
Right.
Show me who you are.
There's a motive here, huh? It's to prove himself, huh? Okay then. Make it a fair fight. Prove yourself. Oh, there are more coming? What the fuck are these? Oh, it's a real fight now. With your cheating ass. He's laughing. That's how you know he's a psycho. He's fucking evil. Paul, I hope you're training, man. That's brave.
Bigger one, Arrakis.
What about Rabban?
He has failed to protect spice production. Rabban will be reassigned. Claim Arrakis' fate.
How's he gonna feel about that?
The great houses will rise against him. And then, who will sit on the throne? Fade Rothar, Harkonnen.
I don't know, man. Why does the Baron get to eat his cake and have it back? You know what I'm saying? Cause like using the Emperor to take over Arrakis, like sabotage House Atreides, and now he has leverage over the Emperor. He could expose him and he could lose the throne. So yeah, the Baron needs to get what's coming to him. And Fade seems like a problem, but I don't think it's nothing Paul can't handle. Obviously, I'm gonna butcher a lot of these names, so don't come after my neck. Uh-oh, got the witch here.
How did you get past the guards?
The guards? May I ask, what are you doing here? You're not taking part in your own celebrations.
Oh, she's using the voice, huh? Did she use the voice on the guards?
Where are you going?
To my room.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's definitely an invite. But like Reverend Mother said, they don't hope, they plan. So this is definitely some kind of plan. To make an heir or to control him. She said, bring that bald head over here.
Put your right hand in the box.
Ah, the same test they gave Paul.
A sociopath. Of high intelligence.
Is he gonna pass?
But strongly motivated by honor. He yearns to be hurt. He loves pain.
Can he be redeemed?
He can be controlled.
Oh shit.
He's sexually vulnerable.
And
With your horny ass.
those are his levers. If Phaedra Ortho prevails on Arrakis, we shall know how to control him.
Diabolical. They got him because he's horny. All jokes aside, it's crazy to see how they plan.
Rid me of this Fremen demon.
He is terrifying. But regardless of how terrifying he is, I mean, the Bene Gesserit has already exploited and like showed us his weakness. So I don't know how that will play into the coming events. What a film. Let's keep chipping away.
Yes. Well, what are you waiting for? With thousands of these guys, you could take control of the entire planet. It's your father's dream. What are you afraid of? Hey, worship.
That's not what he wants, no?
I can foresee things. If I go south, all my visions lead to horror. Billions of corpses scattered across the galaxy, all dying because of me.
Plus, that's not the kind of man Paul is anyways, you know? Because, like he's saying, Gurney's thinking, like, with a, like, militaristic mind. It's like, you got all this power, like, they believe in you, like, use it, essentially using them. But, like, that's not just the kind of man he is, so that won't fly.
Because I gain it.
Knows the cost of power. Paul is such a noble man, man. Muad'Dib.
Again, he's
They're not gonna kill him.
He's family.
Really?
Go help him out, Chani. He's hopeless.
To the desert you are.
My allegiance is to you, to the Fremen.
Damn, that's
for all of us.
that's real.
Do you believe me?
I'll talk to Stoker.
What's not to believe? He's proven himself so many times, but I get it.
Enough to blow up the whole planet.
Holy shit.
It's a figure of speech. You know what I mean?
Enough. Are we gonna see that big war in this film, or we have to wait till another movie or something? Because
Only with your genetic heritage.
wow, he's the only one. Well, him and his mother. Hey, let's see what we cooking with, man. Let's see what we got. This better not be empty. Man, I love all the technology they got in these movies. Is that a worm? Damn, it's almost like a dance. Yeah, that gotta be a baby worm. Wow. Can they survive in water? Interesting. Oh, that's how they extract that liquid, huh? Someone please tell me what's going on in the comments. I'm always fascinated to learn more about this lore. Are they talking about Paul? Holy shit. What the hell is that? Oh, I thought that was like a giant in the distance.
Kiss or die.
Wow.
Or even not.
He does not play around. Oh man, it is on now. It's hard to see images like this and not think of Gaza and all that imagery.
We need you. We need the Lisan Al Gaib to lead our people.
You know what I think of all that, Stoner?
I don't care what you believe. I believe.
He wants him to take that power, which I don't know how I feel about that.
protect my mother.
My lord.
Madib, isadak zihi huzo isadash.
Which is crazy because like he sees it clearly than any one of them, like his visions and stuff like that. Because like everything that's going on, it makes sense why they should go south, right? For the war council and all the leaders plan their next move. But I mean, no one has seen his visions the way he's seen it, and the fear that comes with those visions, like him seeing Chani die and all that, and the war, the holy war that will happen. So it makes sense why he's persistent. Everyone leaves without him.
You see only fragments. You cannot see the future without seeing the past.
Interesting.
You unlock your mind, water of life.
Oh, that's the blue stuff, huh?
As far as he can see.
See, Jamis.
You must drink the water of life.
Seeing Jamis, like, honestly, like, bring chills. Because, like in part one, right? His vision of, like, Jamis teaching him the ways of the desert, which ended up being him, like, having to die at the hands of Paul, which essentially taught him the ways of the Fremen and the ways of the desert. I love that we're seeing Jamis still here, almost as a guide for him. And one of you kind of told me how, I guess in the books, like Paul almost mourned for not almost, he mourned for Jamis dying, because like through his visions and everything, Jamis almost felt like such a good friend to him. So I just love that, like, he's back here in Paul's visions, teaching him the ways of the desert still. You know, I love that connection.
You need to see.
Water of life. Mine, it's gonna open. And you will see.
It's like, which part of this is the Bene Gesserit and which part is Paul's actual path, you know? Or must be freaking desecrating their culture, man. It looks so cold when they're riding this thing. Oh my god, that's desert power right there.
My brother, my dearest brother, you are not prepared for what is to come. You'll now learn the truth out of it, and it will.
Is this his sister in the future?
Paul, don't worry, I'm with you. I love you.
Wow. She got pain in her eyes.
You did this to your own son! You do it!
You might not believe in the prophecy, but you're a part of it.
You're the poison.
How?
You and your lies. Why would you do this?
Sometimes I do not like how they use the voice against people's wills. Is this some kind of sacrifice or?
Please, climb up, rise.
As written.
I'm here. I'm here. Are you okay?
Yes.
Someone explain to me, man. Does that have to do with anything about him being reborn?
You are the daughter of Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. Did my father know?
What?
I didn't know took the worm's poison.
Hold on, what? Hold on. Is Leto not his father? Family ties. Fuck. Not Atreides.
So this is how I will survive. By being Harkonnens.
Man, give Paul a break, man. It's one discovery, one vision after the other. Like, this kid is worn out. Wow. Desert power, baby. Yeah. Hey, man. Are we gonna see a freaking Anakin into Darth Vader arc? Because that's what this visuals is giving me, but I'm like, nah. I mean, regardless of if he's Harkonnen, I mean, his values and his heart is still like later Atreides, you know? Regardless of who your actual bloodline is, like you were brought up by someone as honorable and a great man and a great leader like Leto. So, you know, again, regardless of what your roots are, that's who you were nurtured by. And I don't think learning this changes too much of the person Paul already is. So I'm not too worried about that. But this scene just looked like him as a freaking demon, you know? Like he's dressed in black, got a freaking sandworm behind you coming towards the Fremen. Yeah, you look like a demon, my boy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at that mean mug, yo. Like, ugh.
You can stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this.
Northern woman, you're not allowed to speak inside the cell. If you want to speak, you know what to do.
Still God, please, for Arrakis' sake.
Stilgar is lost in the sauce, man. He is not gonna budge. Talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit, Paul.
Ozulfa bitnair gevi barta watir. Jura haka imashneriya kala. Jeske
Something only him could know.
secure to family. Dune.
Is that a game?
Oh yeah, you gonna believe now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe like in the past he didn't want to take advantage of the, what do I call it, propaganda or the prophecy that he was the chosen one, but like he's just come to a point where like life has given him lemons and he has to make lemonade out of it. So like I think he did something like that in part 1 too, where like to get his way or to make the best out of the situation, he kind of plays into the prophecy just a little bit. And like this is him being here speaking when he was not supposed to speak up, and like just using his visions to kind of make them know that like he is him, but kind of like similar to what his lady is pushing for, like he's going to still find a way to make the best out of these situations without going like book for book or word for word by their prophecy. Because what she said earlier, I mean, it made sense to me that like your prophecies and your beliefs is, you know, how you stay like in chains or enslaved like sometimes, which I mean that low-key has like some real world parallels with like religions and traditions, like depending on what you believe in or how you believe. It's like sometimes like following a logical route is the best policy in some situations, but like sometimes believing and praying and like hoping like gets like nothing done, like action gets something done. That's just how I'm representing it so far. Obviously these are like scattered thoughts and I might be off, but that's what I'm feeling right now. I fuck with him, man. Anytime Paul puts his motherfucking foot down, I'm like, yes. More of that, sir. Shit.
Duke of Arrakis, Eruditina, Heshidani, Nelisan Al-Gai, Ruin di Menaru, Ashiki, Al-Gai.
I got chills, bruh. I got chills, bruh.
You tried to sacrifice an entire bloodline.
And I was right to do it. The Kwisatz Haderach is a form of power that our world has not yet seen. The ultimate power.
That's why you want to tarnish it?
But there is one way your family can remain in power, and through you, the continuation of our stewardship. One way. Are you prepared?
You've been preparing me my whole life, Reverend Mother.
Yeah, she don't have a choice. Holy shit. Look at all those forces. Is that the actual emperor or just his daughter?
With the fundamentalist troops.
And I'll serve Arakeen for dessert.
Remember, I need the Emperor alive.
Adam Rishia Santa.
Adam Rishia Santa.
What I fear with the fundamentalists and the people who like believe in a prophecy is, I think what was alluded to earlier is that because of how much belief they have in Paul and his visions and how much he foresees things, it can literally make you let your guard down, no? Because like if some all foreseeing eye have told you you're gonna survive this day, don't that put some level of like overconfidence or make you not check your blind spots because you're so confident that like your savior or your messiah have told you that you're gonna survive this day? You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing with like some of these beliefs that I'm so worried about, because we do know Paul sees like possible futures and eventualities, but like they're not always what happens. So let's see. She's not happy with Paul right now. She's not happy at all. What's the importance of that, her blue scarf? Someone told me he's gotten so big, that's why he uses gravity to move around. Just shows his gluttonous nature.
Exhibits evidence of human activity.
I wasn't aware of this. I swear to you I wasn't aware of any of this.
Are they gonna kill the Baron? Oh yeah, we definitely don't fuck with the Emperor. I mean, the Emperor did orchestrate the fall of House Arrakis, so... The way they fight is so good. Oof. They're nukes. And obviously the enemy won't see that coming, right? Ah, the mountains. The mountains that they say will protect them. They don't even know what's coming, yo. They don't even know what's coming. What's your knife gonna do, bruh? Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Yeah, get the fuck off our land. This is the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life, yo. This is like his vision from part 1. That's Chani, right? Yeah. Oh, that kick was wild, bro. Bro, the worms are destroying their whole shit. Oh, they all gonna die. I love how he just fades into silence. Sweet, sweet, sweet revenge. Like a fucking turkey, man. Grandfather.
You die like an animal.
That's the most boss shit ever. Like, he walked through everybody and stabbed the Baron. Hold on. And like, another reason why this is like the coolest fucking shit ever is that in some ways, even though these people don't believe in the prophecy of Muad'Dib and all these things, it's like just the fact that they have been hearing about it for so long Not just that, but like he has been destroying their whole operations. So even though they want to cast him aside and like think of him as someone who's not like relevant or insignificant, like they can't help but just feel his power and his presence. And the way Paul motherfucking just walked in there, looked at all of them like eye to eye, walked up and gutted the Baron there, like, yeah. Yeah, that gotta scare them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I love it, man. Like the audacity of Paul to do this. Mm. Mm-hmm. I don't have any more adjectives to describe that whole scene. Like, my boy getting payback. And what he said about the Hakkonens like killing his family and giving him that scar, fuck them all the way up.
For my Duke and my friends.
He wasn't shit. Like this whole time, he wasn't shit. I should have known, because every time before a battle, he always runs away, or during a battle, like he always tries to retreat. Even in this movie, in this part 2, he retreated like twice. On the like aircraft, he retreats when the girl almost like pushed him off the aircraft. And now he was running away still. And bro, you got killed in one touch, in one shot? Bitch, the fuck out of here. Revenge does feel sweet in this world though. Like, yeah. Ah, as ransom? Everything you saw in your vision, is it about to come true?
Consider what you're about to do, Paul
Oh,
Atreides.
he's That is so, because isn't she the one who was the first to use the voice on him in part 1? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when she made him go through the pain thing that he put his hands in, oh, that felt so good. It's like, he is him now. Y'all done fucked up. Silence, god damn it. I think that's what I love about Paul and his journey so far, is like he's using the power that was bestowed to him, but not using it in the way they wanted or for the reasons he wanted. They wanted him, they gave him the power, is what I'm trying to say. Which I keep bringing it back to just how he was brought up and Leto's legacy and House Atreides like legacy, you know, that's just living in him. He's such a noble person, so it's like, y'all gave me this power, but I'm gonna use it to liberate these people and unite, you know, the people. I'm not gonna use it for you guys. It's like selfish ends is what I'm getting from it, and I just love it. And him telling her to be silent and using the voice so much that it pushed her back, bitch. Oh, Paul. Yeah.
She will remain safe, and we will rule together over the Empire.
Paul? What the fuck?
You have to answer for my father.
Facts. Gotta pay in blood.
He was a man who believed in the rules of the heart. But the heart is not meant to rule. In other words, your father was a weak man.
Bitch. Be careful with your next words, man.
Stand or choose your champion.
Period.
I'm here, Atreides. I need a blade.
Except mine.
Man, for what you said about Leto, yeah, your champion gotta die.
Why does he take such risks?
Muad'Dib leads the way.
Mm-hmm. Before the fight starts, like, I understand the reason why he asks for the Emperor's daughter, because like it's just to unite the houses so there will be peace. right? But at the same time, man, that was like a slap on like Chani's face, and I believe she understands, but it doesn't make it easier to like accept that like your man and your partner is having to put the duty of keeping the peace in front of like you guys' like relationship and you guys' bond. But that was crazy that it happened right there. Like it wasn't even discussed with her previously, so I'm not surprised it hit her the way it hit her. Like she understands, but golly. Yeah, Paul. It's not easy to be king, man. Some tough choices have to be made for the greater good. Oh, they're really going at it. Chani is ready to go in. Fuck. If you go close to her, out. Are you gonna wake up a monster now? Fuck. Yo, they're skewering Paul. They're gutting this boy.
Listen, I gave.
I was a little worried they ain't gonna hold you, man. My feet started sweating. Because I didn't forget what you said about Leto. This is darn near raising his immortal status. Like, his stocks is going up right now. He's gonna kiss the ring. Again, tough choices to be king, man. Like, you have to. He stood on business to the very last second. Yeah, you guys were in line when you said part 2 is even so much better than part 1. Not saying part 1 was bad. Part 1 was monumental, but boy, this movie, man, like, what can I say about it that I haven't already said during the reaction? Denis Villeneuve is just a like fucking magician, man. Like, everything he puts his hands on, all his movies I've seen, masterpiece, man. Like, Dune Part 2, like, watching Part 1 not so long ago, I was like, was the hype real? And 1000%. And this just adds on to everything the first one did great. I love seeing Paul's ascension into the man like he was supposed to be. It's like how he weathered the storm of both the prophecy and the burden that was placed on him unfairly, might I add. I love how he integrated himself with the culture, like learned their ways, the way his honor, I keep saying that, the way his honor always like stands out, the way he always honors his father and his house. And I mean, I'm glad the House Arrakis got what was coming to them. That scene of Paul walking into the throne room and just looking at everyone dead in the eye and just walking his way up to the Baron. What's up, grandfather? Ugh. Endless chills, man. Endless chills. This movie was amazing. Obviously, there's a lot of things about the lore that's kind of like in episode 1. You guys help me fill in the blanks. I really appreciate it in this. Like, let me know in the comments. Dune Part 2, baby. Like, I am not much of a fan of like reading the books just because like that's not my favorite form of entertainment, but I've heard there are audiobooks of this that I absolutely like love to check out. But in the comment section, just let me know your thoughts on the reaction and on the movie as well. I appreciate you guys. Paul is one of my favorite fictional characters right now. Man, the way he stood on business but was still like honorable enough to make some hard decisions to, you know, unite the houses, but also like not fall to the manipulation of the Bene Gesserit and the Emperor. Absolutely love it. He was a man of honor, like till the last scene, and his battle with Baldy, I don't care what his name is, his cousin, that was beautiful, man. And I'm sure that would reinforce the beliefs that he's this messiah, like, you know, surviving 2 stab wounds, like ending the battle on his feet. Excellent, excellent. The cinematography, everything this movie put out, and him making the Emperor kneel and kiss his house ring, like the house that you try to sabotage, like the house that you try to bring down to their knees, like Paul survived and made you kiss the ring. That was the icing on the cake. That was the icing on the cake. And unfortunately, part of the prophecy still is going to happen, like him against all the houses, and the holy war is starting. Obviously there will be a part 3, right? Or there gotta be like some other movie or like medium of it. But I utterly enjoyed this. Now I can say I've watched both of the Dune movies. I love it so much. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for clicking the video. Shout out to all my patrons for the support. I'll see you guys on the next one.